It is one of the most intimidating environments in all of sport. And with a war drum beating, the crowd has begun its battle cry here at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. But you talk about the defense for these Chargers. They've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
And how about that last play? Did you see how quickly they got to the ball, caused a loss of yardage? Yeah, that play shows exactly why their ranking is justified.
And now they're just hoping to see more of that. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Here's Mahomes to throw. Open man is Palmer. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Ariza is on to punt here as he gets this one away. It's taken to the 26. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020, the man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it in the middle of the schedule. These two teams, they met in L.A. earlier in the year with the Chargers coming out victorious. So if they can win again here in KC, they would pull off the season sweep. On the ground, this is Amari and Hampton. And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42. This defense for the Chiefs, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man, maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
On first down, it's Hampton. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9. The Chargers sitting at 5-2 on the year. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down.
First down. Set. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Play action. It's Herbert. And it's caught. And the Chargers are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. From the 2, here's first and goal. Hampton. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1. Harris will score. Touchdown, Chargers. So both sides of the football contributing here early. Their defense forces the punt, and then the offense takes it down the field and punches it in on the short touchdown run.
And, Brandon, that's good complementary football, and that's what they're going to need if they want to get out of here victorious.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. Oh, what a move. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Chiefs offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he's been very impactful when using his legs this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design. You notice his name sits near the top when looking at the league leaders in rushing yards by a quarterback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And this is recovered by the Chargers. Well, he's going to have to shake out the cobwebs. First time he touches the football, and he drops it on the ground.
So many times we talk about quarterbacks and taking care of them early to get them in.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. The fumble on first down now. Here's 2nd down. To throw, it's Mahomes. That one caught by Rice. 2 yards on the pickup there. And 3rd and 8 now. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring it down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. On 4th down, Matt Araiza is sent on to punt. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Chargers get set to go here for their 2nd drive. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
Herbert going to give to Hampton. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Chargers first down. It's a gain of 3. And the Chargers
A quick throw, but incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 38-yard line.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
That's another Chargers first down.
Here's Herbert. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
down.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
First down, Los Angeles.
Up the middle, it's Hampton. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rush is just too up.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Herbert now. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll make the score 14-0. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. That's completed right side to Palmer. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 11.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's
2nd down and 6 now from the 26. Throwing now is Mahomes. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
4 yards.
Now here's Mahomes. He finds more in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Chiefs have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Chargers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And we give you a look there at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns. You can see he's 2nd best amongst NFL running backs at this point in the season. The Charger drive about to get going. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent.
And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Trey Harris, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now 21-7. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Out comes Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs offense. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it. And they'll start here with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Mahomes going to throw. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Mahomes now to throw. And it is caught. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And that one complete to his receiver, Palmer. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. A give right side for Pacheco. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Hey, Ridley! 16 more yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Now Mahomes. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And 9 yards.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Motion man right is Rice. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run here with Pacheco. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And Mahomes will do it himself. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Harrison Butker for the Chiefs field goal. A 23-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us. I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He has really thrown the ball well here in this first half. You see the numbers, up over 200 passing yards already.
A 28-yard gain. 1st down, Chargers.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 54 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. A run once more with Hampton. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They'll try the air now with Herbert. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Now it's Herbert. Going to throw deep for the end zone. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Lad McConkey, 29 yards. And the Chargers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Dicker now to tack on the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles.
Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Chiefs going to go back on offense here late in this first half. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. That's into the hands of Worthing once again. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Out of bounds at the 40.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Brings up second and 1.
Motion man right is Rice. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on third down.
Matt Ariza now on to punt this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this will be taken at the 13. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. And a very good return that time. 18 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Charger drive about to get going. Herbert. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Open man right side, that's McConkey. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Another catch for him there, and the numbers starting to stack up a bit. He's closing in already on a 100-yard game. We're still in the first half.
And the Chargers first down.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt. And that one will be no good. He never had it on line. It's well wide to the left. So halftime straight. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Chargers offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game as you take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, and he's right there in the mix. The Charger drive about to get going. They'll start it out with a run by Hampton. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Again, it's Hampton. And he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here's Herbert. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. On is the Chargers punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll try and start this drive in the air. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Chargers' 41-yard line.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
And there's another stop one of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Oh, and the hard count might have got him. This might be a first down. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Now this time Mahomes will throw. That'll be caught by Rice. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Rashee Rice, 35 yards. And the Chiefs are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. The drive begins with a carry by Hampton. And he stopped immediately there. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Harris running straight ahead. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Back to throw here, Herbert. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder, you think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the first down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking first down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a first down.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 18-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes. He's got a man, it's his fullback. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing now is Mahomes. That one caught by Rice. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
For a Kansas City Chiefs first down.
They go play fake. Mahomes. He's going to float this one deep right side. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Xavier Worthy, 60 yards. And the Chiefs have got it back to within a score. Well, you know he can do explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
And the LA offense ready for this next possession. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you'd think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
They'll work inside here. Hampton. They some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
15 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Herbert now. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And he's taken down inside the 30. First down Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Here's Herbert. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go to the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Give here to Hampton. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 99 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Herbert. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Herbert. First mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception returned for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the 3rd quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
And in the 3rd quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it'll stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for two too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
The Charger drive about to get going. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
The Chargers first down. A gain of 9 yards.
Looking to throw. Herbert. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he lost the football. And fortunately, he's able to get this one back, so it is a first down. Defensively well done to jar that free. I'll tell you what, though, offensively, he's got to be lucky after the catch and the fumble that didn't go too far away from him.
And the way the football is shaped, it's not built to bounce true, is it? It can squirt in any direction and move in any way. He was so lucky. Thank his lucky stars, he was able to get that one back.
Only a yard of the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Chiefs' 1-yard line.
Hampton going to try to punch it in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Omarion Hampton halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Chargers have answered back with a 3rd quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. Herbert and the Chargers staying put. They'll line up and go for 2.
The Chargers will line up.
They'll try and throw for it. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7.
Chargers 36, Chiefs 29.
Three quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in KC, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46. The Chiefs ready to rock again on offense. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
First down. First and 10.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, Worthy. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 7 at the 36-yard line.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now Mahomes. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now fourth down. Now Mahomes got to have this one. And he is caught. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A new lease on life after the fourth down conversion. Here's first and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. From the 4, it's second and a couple.
At the 4-yard line.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Touchdown! Rashee Rice with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21. The visitors' offense and Justin Herbert getting set for this next drive. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. To the left side, he's got McConkey. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 43-yard line.
On the give, this is Harris. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On the give, this is Hampton. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Second and 10. the 40-yard line.
Now it's Herbert. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Herbert. Through left side, complete. That's Hampton. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Hampton will take this into the end zone for a Charger touchdown.
And this is a time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with the touchdown run to take the lead.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Down the right sideline. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Now here's Mahomes. He'll drop this off to Pacheco. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
The 12-yard line.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal as he's able to take this inside the 10 to the 8.
4 yards.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw. Caught on the slant. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Josh Palmer, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. The Charger drive about to get going. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Out of the gun, Herbert. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. On is the Chargers punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And the Chiefs offense ready to go again. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He finds his man, complete. It's Rice. A big play in this football game. 3rd down and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Mahomes to throw it. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Major used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
On 1st down, it's Hampton. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Hey, it's not the most spectacular play, but I think most teams will take that every single time for the first play of a drive. Begin the series with positive yardage and set yourself up for a very manageable 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 4. Now a give, running left is Harris. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
The Arrowhead crowd in full roar. Here's 3rd down. Herbert to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Herbert. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Wow, so they were already in field goal range. Now this and a completely new story to tell.
And frankly, what they're going to say when they review this game and go over it, they're going to tell the offense, you had one job. All right, you knew what you had to get done. You knew where we wanted to kick the field goal from. You know our range. Just take care of the football, and we win the game.
2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Mahomes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Mahomes will throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Intended for number 84. Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Inside a minute to go. Here's 2nd and 10 now. Here's Mahomes. To the right side, and he's got more, complete. Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Mahomes. He's going to let this go for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They took a big shot there for the end zone, and if he finds a way to come up with it, that might be your game winner. But it was not to be. The coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And that'll skip out of bounds inside the 20 at the 17-yard line. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? What does he want to put right? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
They'll come up now on second down. Herbert going to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this call, and it's certainly a big one here late in a tight game. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play.
Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. First and 10. Herbert. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Incomplete. It leads to second and 10.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Herbert. And he's got his target, Harris. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. This from 52 and this for the win. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they've come in here and stolen one on the road. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete